in on Game Time now at Great American Ballpark. The Pirates and the Reds are next. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, here's a couple of guys making their 3rd starts of this young season. And by now, you got to figure that they should be all stretched out and ready to work deep into a ball game if they can.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates. As manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. They'll square off against a guy who's very quietly become one of the better left-handed starters out there, as you see the numbers for the veteran Wandy Rodriguez. Billy Hamilton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Ball 1. Here's a ground ball now headed for the right side, and he's going to reach base to start the home first, to lead off single. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And he's kicked off the second with a home run. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that
higher. A leadoff man is gone to start the home second. So knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Zach Kozar will get his first shot here. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. What a flip for one. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Wandy Rodriguez will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Hard hit towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Starling Marte will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. He's running towards second. Here's one hit towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit.
Well, if that was a hit and run, I guess you'd say it worked out. He's got that huge hole on the right side, yet even with the shortstop staying home, he manages to find the...
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now here's a shot over the head of Frazier at third. It's a fair ball. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now as he was reinserted. Tries to go the other way with a curveball as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
Yeah, a little surprising here. That was not an easy chance moving toward the line, but it shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. He just lets the ball go right past him.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Billy Hamilton will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Brandon Phillips will stand in.
Change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Joey Votto stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his clubs at strike 2 right down the middle. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Jay Bruce will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Chris Heisey will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Swing and a miss. Todd Frazier will stand in. Base hit his first time around. And that's in there for a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he got his 4th straight. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Wandy Rodriguez will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Oh, and I got to say right here that I love the hustle. You know, more often than not, pitchers are going to run down the line with about a 40% effort. But he was giving it his all right there, and it paid off for him in the form of an infield single. Great play.
Starling Marte will come forward. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that's through, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in. He homered back. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Ike Davis will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, you know, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chen Ming Wong is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Slowly hit to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The second baseman, number 4.
Tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And no shortening up here on 0-2. He drills this one into right center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. Count will stay put at 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and show track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Now another 1-2. Now here's a fastball that's hit sharply toward the hole and through into left field for a 1-out single.
He really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
A.J. Bruce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Reds are down to their final out here. Zach chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Swing and a ball lined hard toward short. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but...
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 6-1. Good night from Cincinnati.